Did you really click on this video and expect some informative essay about BlazBlue? Like how this game has black people, Asian people, red people, and small people? Nah, dumbass. I'ma tell you how the characters in this game is so unique from one another. Hell, let me give you a hot take. Not only BlazBlue have one of the best fighting game casts ever, BlazBlue Central Fiction is the best fighting game that has ever been made. It has the perfect balance of offense and defense, mechanics that enhance the character's movesets and freedom, a story mode that is boring as hell, but really compelling if you pay attention to it. This game has everything. Do you like scythes? We got that. You like guns? Boom! Robot samurai? Yatta! Ass? Titties? Come get some! Fucking cancer? Stay the fuck away from this game. I don't play every character in this game. Hell, I've been playing the same two characters for years and I'm not even close to tap into their true potential. And that's amazing. If there's that much depth to learning one character alone, imagine how much time and effort you gotta put in to be at least decent with everyone. Add on with the game's mechanic. So I'm going to poorly explain every character, and I'm going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. A score for character design, gameplay, and lore. Why am I doing this? Because I'm bored. By the way, I can barely remember the lore. So let's get into this shit. The main character and the reason why the BlazBlue story exists. He looks like your ripoff Dante, but trust me, he's not. He's the hot-headed asshole with a heart of gold. Had a really tough childhood with being experimented on and having his younger brother damn near kill him. He was saved by Rachel Alucard and inherit the power called the Azrael Grimoire and is able to activate BlazBlue. Now you follow his story with his beef against the government, other characters, and gods. And the shit he went through. His character design is actually really cool. Yes, you see edgier Dante, but Ragna is actually built differently compared to any other protagonist out there. White hair, red eyes, red jacket, all lore related. His gameplay is really simple in terms of BlazBlue standards. Rush down, open up your opponent, and steal their fucking life. Great pick up and play character. In fact, he is not only the best fighting game protagonist, he is also the most fun fighting game protagonist out there. Character design, 10. Gameplay, 10. Lore, 10. Great start already! The heroine of the story, and a pretty weak one at that. She's the really shy and timid girl who cares about her friends above all else, and that's all I can say about her. She really doesn't do much besides saving her friends and help defeat a god. Wait, that does sound like a lot. She is a clone of Saya, Ragna and Jin's late sister. She is a Mokumo unit, or also called a prime field device. Terms no one understands, not even me. She was adopted by the Vermilion family and went to military school. She joins the NOL, shit happens, find out that she's Mu 13, I'll get into her later, and help out whenever someone needs her. Her design is really nice, especially her NOL costume. But I just wish her new costume wasn't blue and white, because she isn't part of the NOL anymore, so maybe purple would work? Because it's between her brothers? That's just me though. She uses her guns to dance on her opponents and mix them up. Really good mid to short range character. Her gameplay is pretty fun, but very mashy, which will create bad habits for new players. I do like Noel, just wish they gave her more backbone. 877. I'ma say this right now. I fucking love this character. I have her and Ragna's sigil tattoo on my arm. She is a vampire and the most powerful character in the story. She saved Ragna and made him into the main character and start observing the story of BlazBlue, because that's what she is, the observer. Despite her sounding like a cryptic asshole, she helps Ragna overcome obstacles and is very important to the mythos of the world. Whenever Ragna and Rachel are on the same screen, it's just pure gold. That's why the final scene between Ragna and Rachel, them just hugging, hits me with the feels. Her design is fucking outstanding. Yes, it's typical Lolita attire, but when Rachel wears it, it screams, this almighty being has fashion and enjoys tea. Her gameplay depends a lot on set plays and using her wind mechanic to get around the screen. Pretty hard to play and feel a little awkward, but just have patience. Great character, just pray you don't run into any Rachel. She'll fly into the air like the rabbit she is. Wait, what? 10, 8, 10. Tao is the mascot of the series. Even though Arc System Works forget about her existence. Whenever you see a face like this, you know it's from BlazBlue. There's really not much to say about her besides she's a Grimalkin. She's the annoying little sister that is both an idiot and doesn't do much. Her design is iconic, but outside of the black face and hood, I just hate everything else about the character. Mostly because she's too human-like, while Jubei is a straight-up cat. Her gameplay is very sporadic and energetic, which do capture her character perfectly. If you like really fast characters with a low execution barrier, she's perfect. But I hate looking at her because she's always flashing her stupid panties. I just feel wrong. 8, mostly because it's iconic. 6, 1. Are you the pussy who needs their older siblings to fight your battles because you think you're so cool hiding behind them? Carl Clover is the perfect character for you then. Carl wants revenge on his father for turning his sister and mother into war puppets. To be honest, I completely forgot about his story because it's a side thing. All I know is that he saw what's inside the cauldron and he's going to turn into his father. His design is pretty stupid. He's dressed like a street magician but has a thing for gears and cogwheels. Motherfucker doesn't even have a pocket watch on him. But I do like Nirvana, even though she doesn't say anything. It just makes her story all the more tragic. I like that. Carl is very hard to play. You're basically controlling two characters at once. Their execution barrier is very high and the inputs have no rights being so damn hard to execute. But once you get good with this character and start sandwiching your opponents, you're going to give them a really bad time. 8, solely carried by Nirvana. 7, 6. Litchi is a sexy doctor who will kick your ass. What more do I have to say? She used to work for Sector 7 and was a good friend of Kokonoe. She worked with a man named Roy and started having feelings for him. One day, something went wrong and Roy was consumed by a large amount of ether. Think of it like the radiation in this world. Roy then becomes Arbitrary. She wants to turn him back to normal, so her objective is to find the Blue Grimoire and work as a doctor while the story events comes her way. Her design is honestly pretty cool. Sexy, yet you can tell she's from China. It works really well with her kung fu fighting style. She almost plays like a stance and a puppet character. Her moves have different properties depending on whether she has her staff or not. You also have to watch out where she places that thing. It can really catch you off guard. She's a really interesting character that goes through a lot in the series. Too bad people only see her for her assets. 888. No, 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 no! Wait, 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 wait! Wait, 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 wait!
Character design, one gameplay, one lore, one don't play this character.
Do you like grapplers, but tired of people zoning you out because once you get into their space, they can't play the game? If you're interested in this character, eat shit! Tigger used to be a captain for a mercenary group, but Azrael happens and he suffers a mortal wound. Kokonoe saves his life and turns him into the Red Devil. He becomes Kokonoe helping hand and is the muscle of Sector 7. His design is fine. I don't think he's cool, but he does look like someone who reads a book for 1 minute and takes 5 seconds out of his day to break your back. I don't care if he's one of the worst characters in the series. I hate fighting this guy. No matter what I do, I always manage to get grabbed by him. I'm pulling off all these combos, trying to properly space everything, but he always finds a way to completely make my health disappear. 736. I really hate grapplers. Do you like cool ninja characters? Bitch, go look somewhere else. Bang is a ninja from the city of Kagura, and to be honest, I don't know what he do. All I know is that he has a giant nail on his back that is called a Nox Notoris, and it's more important than him. In fact, it's the only reason why he has his time to shine in Chrono Phantasm. I don't like how he dresses. He looks like a ninja, but immediately fails at looking like one at the same time. He has the, hey, look at me, I'm trying to be the main character look. His gameplay is so boring. He moves fast, especially when you place nails on the screen, but his attacks feel slow and sluggish. If you can't tell, I do not like anything about Bang. 3, 4, 3. Are combos too much for you? Do you just want to play neutral with really long buttons? Do you fucking like Robot Samurai? This is the character. Hakumen is one of the 6 heroes who fought against the Black Beast. He's Jin Kisaragi from the future and a different timeline. He came to the past wearing the Susanoo unit armor to get rid of any remnants of the Black Beast. He acts all stoic, but will show respect for people that truly earns it, unlike Jin, who disrespects everyone. When I first got into the series, I saw Hakumen and said, yo, this guy is sick! Really long sword, long hair, white, black, and red complementing the Robot Samurai appearance? They really nailed it here. His gameplay might turn you off though. He's really slow and you have to manage his Magitama. He's more of a Samurai Showdown character rather than a BlazBlue character, and that's completely fine. He still have BlazBlue combo routes, so he still fits perfectly. Overall, Hakumen is a really cool character and his gameplay works for people who want something more slow. 10, 8, 10. I'm not a fan of the Murakumo units in these games. The design looks too bland and they all look and play the same. Zone, zone, zone! Please don't break my bone! With that said, this yandere has me acting up! New 13 is a clone of Sai and is the sword of Izanami. Her whole personality is a blank slate until Ragna is in front of her. Then she goes crazy for him.
Who dares to stand in Ragna and Yu's way? You wanna die?
Personally, I'd welcome death right about now.
Hey, Ragna! Yu did her best, right? Tell me I'm a good girl.
No matter what I say, she's gonna hear what she wants to hear.
Ragna and Nu are the Black Beast. Ragna is the body, and she is the soul. Trying to be as one, she will kill Ragna over and over again so she can fulfill her purpose. And that's just her story and Calamity trigger. She has so much plot relevance in the later games. In Continuum Shift, she's just straight up dead. Yeah, kinda. Everyone hates fighting zoners. Nu is the prime example on how frustrating it is to fight them. Unless you have mobility options or a way to close the gap, you will never get in. Love busting to this character though. 5, 6, 9. Who the fuck actually likes this character? Tsubaki is close friends with both Noel and Makoto, simps over Jin, and being a bitch to everyone else. I completely forgot what her story is. I know it's not bad, and she does get a good amount of screen time. She's important because she's the Izayoi. We'll get into that later. Her design is honestly stupid. The hat and the book are just silly. It looks like she just got out of bed. Her gameplay is just fucking boring. Charge up her meter so she can enhance her specials. There's nothing appealing about her at all. 3, 4, 6. Looks like Squirrel Girl decides to be a fighting game character. There's really not much story with her. She works for the NOL and is best friends with Noel and Tsubaki. She helps from here and there, and I do like her character, but there's not much to her. Her design is pretty obvious. I mean, look at her. She looks so much cooler if she keeps her jacket on. She punches a lot and she is a squirrel. For a fist character, her attacks feels very slow and sluggish. Outside of her supers, she is very basic, like Street Fighter basic. She is a fun character personality wise, but that is all she has sadly. 4, 5, 5. Sorry Makoto fans. Do you like being an annoying brat? Grow the hell up. Platinum has 2 souls in one body. Luna the annoying brat, Senna the more timid and not annoying one. Guess who's better? There's technically a third person, Trinity Glassfield, one of the 6 heroes, but her soul is inside the staff, which is a Nox Notorious. I honestly really don't know what Platinum does in the story, but Trinity was always a really talented mage and helped control Yuki Terumi during the battle with the Black Beast. She has a lot of history with the characters in the game. In Central Fiction, she had to transfer her soul into Jin's sword or something and ask for his help. It was a neat duo and nice to see Jin having a companion for once. Her design is a typical magic girl. I honestly don't know why too. Whenever people see this character, it ruins the image of BlazBlue. I hate fighting Platinum. She is so annoying. If you don't know where her drive abilities are, you will not have a fun time. She throws down and shoots shit all over the screen. You have to play slow against this character. If you like infuriating people with her bullshit items, go fuck off. 3, 5, 8. The lore is carried by Trinity. Motherfucker can turn into a werewolf! He's one of the 6 heroes and the butler of Rachel Alucard. Outside of serving tea, he sadly doesn't do much. I don't even remember what his interaction with the other heroes are. He looks like a butler. What else do I have to say? I just wish his human form looked more wolf-like. His gameplay looks pretty simple in terms of input, but he's very tricky since you have to manage his wolf gauge and optimize his human and wolf form combo routes. If you like cool old men, there you go. 6, 6, 6. Not much to say about this character. If you like new but not into the whole yandere thing, this is a great alternative. When New was dead in Continuum Shift, Lambda took her place. Lambda is a pretty tragic character. She was created by Relius Clover, experimented on and thrown away. Kokonoe saved her and reprogrammed her. She met Ragna and eventually started having feelings for him. She sacrificed her life to save Ragna and it is revealed that Lambda actually has the memory of New. She dies in Ragnar's arms and give him her idea engine. Gladly, they brought her back in the later games because people were begging for her. Just like New, I don't like the looks of the Murakumo units, and I wish she looked different from New. Her gameplay is the same as New, but her range is a little shorter, but she is a little bit more aggressive. 5, 6, 8. Lambda is a character that needs to be protected. Oh, thank God, the last Murakumo unit. This is Noel's true form. It's kinda weird because they are the same character and 2 different people at the same time. I'm not gonna get into it. Not much to say besides I hate this design so damn much. I feel wrong looking at this naked shy girl spreading her legs just to beat someone's ass. She's a zoning character with setup, placing orbs on the screen that will shoot your ass and cut you down with her stupid ass normal. So if you like rushdown zoners, don't cry to me if Tega mains go to your house and shit on your lawn. 2, 6, 7. Are you a psychopath who has class? Grab your butter knife and start robbing old ladies. Hazama is like the Joker. Wherever he's on screen, he commands your attention. He's the reason why so many BlazBlue events happen. So much so, I can't name any of them because he causes so much shit. Hazama is a vessel for Yuki Terumi. They act the same, but Hazama is evil with class and disrespect, while Terumi is just crazy evil. He's hard to play well, but he's so damn fun. Flying around the screen gives him so much mobility and options. I feel like Spider-Man with this shit. Slicing and hitting people with his specials and supers feels so satisfying. Now let's talk about his drip. That's all I need to say. 10, 9, 10. This guy is just fucked up. He turned his wife and daughter into puppets, psychologically fucked up his son, and I don't even know the reason why. He works under Izanami and even experimented on the vessel, Sire, herself. This series has a thing for experimenting on people. He looks like an evil Kaiser who sees everyone as his puppets. Neat? He's basically a puppet character, but a lot easier than Carl Clover. He will summon his wife to rush you down as he opens you up for a threesome in his sex dungeon. 7, 7, 8. The better looking Tsubaki. This character is the reason why regular Tsubaki is irrelevant. Bankai at its finest. She looks more Valkyrie-like and more battle-ready. Izayoi is a lot faster and has two modes. One where she seals her powers so she can build up orbs. When you switch to her power form, she just goes ham. She flies and teleports around the screen and puts you in an unreactable 50-50 mix-up. If not 50-50, then she'll cross you up. She's honestly really fun to play, and watching her move around can be very mesmerizing. 8, 9, 6. Let's make this clear. This is a guy. They introduce him in Chrono Phantasma and he's just there. His interaction with the other characters is actually pretty entertaining. Sometimes he comes off a bit predatory though. In Central Fiction, he basically becomes a god. Yeah, I don't know how, but it happened. I can't really talk much about his design. I think he's based off the Japanese geisha. I don't really know much about that. Have you ever fought a character that made you learn the game's mechanic? There's different types of blocking in this game. One of them is barrier block. It blocks crush triggers and chip damage. When you're fighting this character, you need to learn how to barrier block. This is why. This character has really long range and reliant on chip damage. Overall, I hate this fucker. 7, 2, 4. Yo dog, you better put some fucking respect on Bullet's name. Have you ever been scared of grapplers? How about one that are fast and can catch you a mile away? Well, look no further. She's a mercenary that doesn't do anything for the story. At all. To be honest, I used to hate her for just being there. Then I remember it's a fighting game that needs new character for every installment. But she did have a story tied to Tager and it was a nice way to end her non-existent character arc. I'm not going to be around the bush. She's fucking hot. Cool, and dangerous. She looks like someone who will tear your dick off if you get her angry enough. Her gameplay is really fun. She has to go into heat, which has like 2 levels to them, and enhance her drive, specials, and super attacks. Like I said earlier, if you like throwing people and kicking them in the face, this is the girl for you. 8, 8, 1. The Unga Boonga monster. Do you not like to work for your wins? Mashing buttons and everything that comes out do like 1000 damage per hit? Not being fun to play against? Go to the zoo and look at the monkey exhibit. That would be more preferable than you playing this character. He's called the Mad Dog because he cannot be controlled, so Kokonoe has to freeze his ass and cryo sleep because he is willing to kill everyone and eat them. Yes, he's a cannibal, even though you never see him actually eat anyone. His whole character is basically, I love fighting so much, I bust in my pants every time I raise my fist. He is a pretty good obstacle for the characters. Ragna, Jin, and Kagura get their time to shine when they're put up against him. He looks pretty cool and monstrous. Something you've seen before but has that BlazBlue identity. Don't get me started on his gameplay. He hits hard as shit and will make you fly all over the screen. I'm not adding any more to that. Figure this character out yourself. Or please don't. 8, 9, 5. As much as I hate fighting him, he's super fun to play. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones or any fantasy stories that have dragon in them? Oddly enough, BlazBlue doesn't have any at all. So this guy has to be a dragon nerd. So all his moves have the word dragon in them. He's affiliated with the World Void Information Control Organization, or the NOL if you're lost. He's the Black Knight because he has a giant ass black sword and is supposed to be strong as fuck. Too bad they only show off his power against a weakened Ragna and Azrael. But regardless, he does get a lot of screen time and does help wherever he can. He looks pretty neat. Big ass sword, nice haircut, and the cape that fits his title as the Black Knight. He's a player that can get all the bitches he wants. I know for a fact that he knocked up Makoto. Just like how he knocked up his opponents. He has charge moves and his drives are stances. Despite that, he's not that hard to play, but will give people bad habits since newer players will only be relying on his drive abilities and not optimizing his combo routes and defense options. Kagura is a smooth pretty boy with a ruthless fighting style. 777. Pretty much the main villain of the series. This guy isn't just evil, he's crazy evil. He manipulated Jin into killing his brother. He was one of the 6 heroes who fought against the Black Beast and dipped when Trinity couldn't control him anymore. Corrupted Hazama into a crazy psychopath just like him. He ruined so many people's lives, including Ragna and Kokonoe. Motherfucker feeds off of hate. Kokonoe hates him so damn much, she had to build a machine to get her to stop hating his ass. Terumi is the definition of a guy in his mid-20s getting off to pissing people off on the internet. Why is he doing this? For shits and giggles. His design is pretty boring, honestly. It's just Hazama with a jacket that doesn't even work. He looks like a guy who got fired from his desk job and decided that life is worthless to him. Do you like meter? Well, this bitch feeds off of it. He's pretty simple to play and will teach you how to use your meter efficiently. He doesn't have the best tools and his counter can't even block lows. But shit stomping people never felt better. Overall, he's alright. 4, 6, 9. Cute cat girls. Everyone likes them. Especially bust into them. You won't find that here. The leader and scientist of Sector 7 and the love child of a cat and witch. I'll get into that later. She's serious, smart, and very no nonsense. She would even summon a meteor on your ass. When there's a problem, she's the solution. She helps a lot throughout the story. I mean a lot. Turn Tiger into a cyborg, build Ragna a new arm, even bring back the dead. She's a cool cat. Hella refreshing to see since damn near all of them fall into the cute trend. She dresses like a scientist and has cat accessories that acknowledge her heritage. She's honestly one of the strongest characters in the BlazBlue universe. Maybe not in physical strength, but in knowledge. Okay, I'ma be real here. I still don't understand what she does. She's a utility heavy character, has set plays and a gravitational pull that will mess you up. That's all I know. If you like science,
yes, science!
Grab a catnip and play some Kokonoe. 9, 7, 10. Where do I even start with this character? She is the story of Chrono Phantasm, the younger sister of Konoe Ayasuki Mercury, and the aunt of Kokonoe. She was there during the event of the Black Beast attack and met Ragna, who came from the future. Yes, I'ma go there. Ragna left to defeat the Black Beast or some shit and left his jacket and scythe to her. Years later, after the six heroes defeat the Black Beast and the supposed death of Kokonoe, Celica became a nun and decided to raise 3 children, named Ragna, Jin, and Saya. One day, Celica was killed by Terumi. Kokonoe brought her back to life, kinda. Younger and dizzier than everyone remembers. She wears her Mage Academy uniform and looks like a typical high schooler. But Minerva, a puppet created by Kokonoe to protect her, works so well with Celica. Celica fights with Minerva and it's pretty okay. They complement each other. One heals and the other one pulls out a fucking railgun. Her damage isn't too high since Celica heals herself and her drives are basically auto combos. I guess that balances herself out. A sweetheart in the story and in her gameplay. Yo, this is way from the future, and I just want to say, Celica is such a good girl. No matter how tropey she is, I can never bring myself to hate her. So yeah. 6, she's a little too generic. Only being carried by Minerva. 5, 9. This guy looks like a main character. Well, the thing is, he is. He's kinda like Ragna from another universe. In his universe, he receives the Blood Edge instead of Ragna. He came to the BlazBlue universe to look for Raquel, who's the Rachel in his universe. That's legit his whole story in the game. He helps here and there, but mostly get his ass kicked. If you want to know more about his origins, go read the Blood Edge Experience. His design looks main character worthy. He looks like an edgier Rock Howard, and that's cool in my book. Look at these fingers. These are from practicing his frame perfect micro dashes. At a casual level, he's easy to play. Punch, punch, and kick. At a high level, he's one of the hardest characters to play. Frame perfect punch, frame perfect slash, frame perfect DP. The worst part is that it's hella satisfying to do. It's just micro dashing can be really hard at times. Naoto is really fun and badass. Just wish he wasn't a typical high school kid. 8, 8, 4. He doesn't bring anything new to the BlazBlue story. Have you ever wanted to play Levi in a fighting game? This is your chance. There's literally nothing to say about this character's story, outside of being Kagura's ninja. His design is really stupid, it's an NOL outfit and there's really nothing that stands out besides his stupid haircut and Attack on Titan swords. His gameplay is hella fun though, fast, smooth, flashy, and very ninja-like. Homie got an Izumi drop! 2, 9, 1. Kokonoe Mercury, chosen to be one of the 10 sages and one of the 6 heroes that fought against the Black Beast. Kokonoe loves her sister more than anything. When she found out what Terumi was plotting, he killed her. But the thing was, her mind was stuck inside the boundary, so she has to watch endless cycles of her sisters getting killed by Terumi. One day, Relius Clover created a body for her to use and Izanami brought her back to life. Now she's a puppet for the Empress. Her objective is to kill Ragna the Blood Edge. Now she goes by the name 9 the Phantom, a very tragic character. Now let's talk about how sexy she is! God damn son, look at her! That's my type of witch! Cool, badass, and powerful. Too bad she doesn't like human dick though, so instead she went for a cat. But hey, her fan art says otherwise. You like the artillery games? Well, she has a lot of combination of her drive attacks when you use her water, wind, and fire attack. She is so damn annoying to fight. Like, her range is so stupid long. But I can't help but enjoy ruining people's lives with her. Is what I would say if I knew how she worked. 9, 9, 9. I know what I did. Have you ever seen a girl, fictional or not, and you just want to worship her and lick her feet? To me, that's Izanami. Except for the feet part because she has none. She's an actual goddess and she's just evil. She's the manifestation of the Origin's drive, whatever that means, and uses Sire's body as a vessel. She orchestrated most of the events of the BlazBlue games. She was even a boss in Chrono Phantasm. Her design is amazing. It's like you're actually looking at a goddess that's out of this world. She's the only character that ever wears a unicorn horn so well. Just wish her skin was more like Hisako from Killer Instinct. You know, for more of the death look. She will ruin lives. Her mix-up are insane. Her Magitama things have different properties depending on which mode you use your drive in. She doesn't have a double jump because she will hover above you and end your life. She has those fucking rib cages. And she can stop time. How can you not love this face? 10, 10, 9. She is not a lolly, she's just short. I have never played X-Blaze, nor do I intend to. She's like the guardian of the gate or something. S has a big ass sword and a pretty dress on. I already dig her! Her playstyle involves a lot of set plays with her crest arts. It's those trails of swords you see on screen. She has a lot of mix-up potential and range. Oh my god, her normals are insane. Her air dash is pretty good for guaranteed cross-ups. The only thing I don't like about her is that despite her sword being so big, it doesn't feel meaty when you land hits with it. I guess they just want to keep her smooth instead of heavy feeling, you know? 7, 8, 1. You already know what this video is about. I don't feel like doing my goddamn research. When you realize that you beat off to someone who used to be a guy. Hey, don't look at me like that. I haven't read BlazBlue Remix Heart. I love BlazBlue, but I'm not going to go the extra mile for this convoluted story. Vital story aspects outside the main medium it comes from is a discussion I will talk about another day. All I know is that Mai used to be a guy because some grimoire or something needs a female vessel, so they decide to change him into a her. Oh, she just shows up in the story from here and there because she went to military school with the others. Her design is nice. Just like Makoto, she looks better with the jacket on. But hey, if she wants to show off her femininity, let him do it, I mean her. Mai is great for beginners, but she's also what I hate about modern fighting games. She's the easiest character to play, auto combo for days, specials that are basically different variation of the same moves. Her supers are also super easy to pull off. Nothing wrong with using Easy's character, but getting your handheld is just not the way to go with a game full of creative freestyle characters. 7, 3, 2. Throw away your damn religion, because this is your god now! Terumi's original body is the Susanoo unit, but Jin is like, no. Took the body from himself and went back to the past and did some Hakumen things. Terumi took back the unit and started wreaking havoc with it. His plan is to destroy Amaterasu. Pure badass. Sick ass green and black. I never knew edgy samurai armor could be this awesome. He's really fun to play. A chore since you have to use his drive to unlock his special moves, but it's really satisfying, even if he isn't high on the tier list. My only problem with him is that he does a little too much damage. When I start unlocking his move and begin having some fun, the round is already over. Well, fuck. 10, 7, 8. This is the only chance I get to do this, so... When you die, where's your god? I can't keep holding it back! When you die, where's your god? I can't keep holding it back! When you die, where's Laser God! I can't keep holding him back! When you die, Laser God! I can't keep holding him back! If you played BlazBlue since the beginning, chances are these are the words you said when he was announced. Finally! After all these games, he's finally playable! And he's pretty sweet. Jubei lore-wise is the strongest character, one of the 6 heroes and lover of 9 the Phantom, and father of Kokonoe. He was Ragna's master and taught him how to fight. He even gave him his jacket and scythe. After he done all that shit, he just goes around the world and help out characters or some shit. Sad that you don't get to see a real fight between him and 9. Jubei is a dual-wielding samurai cat. That's so goddamn cool. What else do I need to say? He's fast as fuck and hard as hell to hit because he's so small. His defense options are non-existent, but makes up for it with cross-ups and Oki. 10, 8, 9. He really hit that. Nice. If you have been paying attention, I've been ordering all the characters by the game they first appeared in. All except one. Jin Kisaragi is my favorite fighting game character of all time. A katana wielding cryomancer. What do Sub-Zero have on him? Jack shit. Kula Diamond? Kula D's nuts. Glacius? Fuck zoners. Jin is the secondary protagonist of the series, and his character is all over the place. He's a hero of Kagura and has the power of order. He is a dick to everyone, especially towards Noel. How he treats her is the only thing I hate about him. But when it comes to Ragna, well...
Brother, let's kill each other!
Stop crying, you little punk. I'll deal with you later.
Don't get in my way. This is between me and my brother.
Damn punk never learns his lesson.
Hey, are you two fighting again? Not on our watch, right, Noel? That's right. Oh, wait, our watch?
Yandere. He wants to kill Ragna because as kids, Ragna always took care of Saya and never paid attention to Jin. Hence why he hates Noel, because she looks so much like her. He loves Ragna and wants to kill the black beast that's inside of him because Jin is the only one who can stabilize the world. Even though he's an asshole who wants to fuck his brother, he helps out a lot and progresses the plot. His design is pretty unique. He looks like a stern leader who's ready to take down anyone who gets in his way. If Ragna's the Dante, then Jin is the Virgil. Hence why I pick him. In my opinion, his gameplay is pretty simple to understand, but hard to master. He's the most normal character in the game. Everyone else is from different planets. Despite being normal, he's really good. Good pressure and mix-ups. Long hit stuns when he freezes his opponents. Giving him more time to do more crazy shit. Let's take a look at the difference between my Jin and a pro player. My Jin, pretty basic combo, using my resources to freeze my opponents to get more damage. Now let's look at a pro. Holy shit! He can do that? What the fuck? I never thought of that before! All in all, Ragna is my favorite fighting game protagonist of all time, while Jin is the character that made me want to express myself in fighting games. 8, 10, 10. I was planning on calling this video character select, but I went with something more misleading. But I wasn't wrong now, was I? I love this damn series so much for its creativity and individuality players can have with every character. I hope this video can convince someone to play this amazing series or pick up a new character to play. Till next time. On the next episode of Diversity in Fighting Games. Oh fuck no! This game sucks! Oh.